Okay, very good morning to everyone. So hope you all are fine, healthy, got freedom of life. Okay, so today we have a few types of questions requested from the member. So I'll go through one by one. After the question session, then we can open other questions to the group. Hopefully, where's the chat? Let me see the chat panel. Okay. So any other questions that you feel to ask, just post to the Zoom group chat so we can see and we can explain on that part. Okay. Question number one. Members asking about what is the function of lymphatic nodes in our body. Okay, what is the function of lymphatic nodes in our body? Okay, lymphatic nodes actually very important nodules that transit the toxin out from our body. Okay, for example, when you have a pain in your knee, for example, so what we do, we go and take the Panadol, for example, painkillers. So what painkiller do? Painkiller will go through the lymph node, will send through the lymph node to that area where is the white cells is higher. When there is a pain, that area, the white cell will be higher, the inflammation is there. So when there is inflammation, the white cells try to fight the inflammation in that area. So when you put the Panadol, how it goes to there, it will send by the lymphatic system towards that area. Then this Panadol painkiller go to that area and try to solve the issue. Okay, so that's why you can see some improvement slowly. Okay, but when these things go very high drugs, then the inflammation go haywire. That's why I said drugs is not dangerous. Sometimes it helps, but not for long term. Once in a while, blue moon, you got a problem, you can take little bit. But in the longer run, when you keep on taking every day, then become disasters because it's keep on damaging all other or body system. Wherever the white cell is there, you go and attack everything. That's why painkillers are very, very dangerous. Okay. So the function of the lymphatic system, we have a circulatory system, we have a lymphatic system. Okay, what is circulatory system? Circulatory system is like a normal clock. You know, like normal clock, you put a battery, it keep on running. Battery finish, then you change the battery. But lymphatic system work on a movement, like a automatic clock. Automatic clock only works when there is a kinetic movement. Kinetic means there's a movement. So lymphatic system will work when there is a movement. If you don't move, the lymphatic system won't activate. That's why a lot of people got problem when they have coma or don't move or they are bedded, their lymphatic system is not activated. So chances of recovery is very low. But if that person wake up and walk or move their body or do some activity, automatically the lymphatic system will activate it. Okay, you must remember, the circulatory system is circulated by the heart. We have a pump to pump the blood. But for lymphatic system, we don't have anything to pump. Your body, muscle system, neuro system, everything work together to pump this lymphatic system to move. That's why lymph node is very, very important. It's like a bus stop of and carrying. It's like a bus stop who dropped the passengers and pick up the passengers and send to the another nodes. It's like a bus stop in our body. The main bus stop is the liver. Okay, liver and kidney. The main bus stop is liver and kidney. All the toxicated, it will drop to liver and kidney. It's not only blood system, blood taking the toxin out of the body. Lymphatic system also playing a big role to remove lot of toxication in our body. Pathogen, normally like virus, bacteria, it always attack the lymph nodes. That's why most of the people have the lymph node inflammation, because chances to attack the lymph node is easier rather than chances to attack the cell. Okay, because collection point of the lymph node, sometimes there is a toxic and there is also good medicine remedy to transfer. So when we take all the holistic medication, we'll be transferred most of the nutrition through the lymphatic system. That's why whenever we take all the holistic medicine, natural food, all these things, we will use both system. Whenever you do exercise, your immune system will be more powerful than ever. That's why exercise also playing a big role when you take all the holistic medicine, at least half an hour per day, to make your immune system strengthen and strengthen and more powerful to all these allergies, pathogens, all these things it can fight back. Okay, that is about a lymphatic system. Second thing, second question: why does a woman in her lifetime suffers from thyroid problem? Okay, when you see men and women, these are the two different things handled. Woman's problem always higher than the men's problem, because men's only using 3 hormone system to activate, but ladies use 5 hormone system to activate. So more hormone is generated throughout the female's body. Okay, especially more to the thyroid function. The thyroid not only functioning, activating the body growth, all the what you call bone density, everything, but it also activating the ovarian, uterus, period, all these things also together. But for guys, it's very mild utilization for the thyroid. So when you see female, they have a blood cycle movement as a period every month. So in that case, automatically blood flow will be reduced from the body, and this makes lot of nutrient from the body are reduced in the cycle every month. So in that case, their bone density become very weak. So to provide, to balance it, the thyroid playing a big role to balance not only the nutrient system, the hormonal system, but also to the bone density system. Okay, so it actually playing a big role on that. Okay, so when there is a thyroid problem, so the TSH utilization, thyroid stimulating hormones, playing a big role to balance the bone density. So whenever you eat lot of calcium, remember that whenever you take lot of calcium, the calcium automatically not directly sent to your bone. Okay, body will use thyroid as a repairer, as a producer of they call it a provitamin D. So the provitamin D you actually get from the sunlight. That's why morning sunlight, you need to get morning sunlight. You need to get provitamin D in order to activate the calcium that you taken in the body to combine, and to combine this, the thyroid will do the function. When the thyroid do the function, then it will make the calcium and go and patch to the bone. So you will, in the long run, you don't have osteoporosis. Okay, you don't have osteoporosis. You see a lot of advertisements you can see in TV about this calcium milk, all these things. You see, they are doing exercise. Okay, you can see the lady will do the exercise under the sun or whatever. So the reason is they're showing that provitamin D actually comes from the sun, not as a calcium tablets or vitamin D tablets, that scientifically not utilized at all, scientifically not proven at all. But a lot of people think that provitamin D can help them. Vitamin D can help them to absorb the calcium to the body. Without vitamin D, your calcium won't absorb to the bone. So where to get the natural calcium D? Morning sunlight. Okay, then only you help the calcium to absorb into the bone. Who do that? The factory called thyroid. If thyroid no more there, you will have a bigger problem. Okay, in case in the bone density issue, osteoporosis happen. Okay, osteoporosis more prone to ladies who menopause. Why? The ovarian and the uterus always release some enzyme to balance back the thyroid. So when this communication is out, then after menopause, a lot of ladies have the bone density issue. To avoid that, you can get your exercise every day under the sunlight. It's a free. No need to go and buy your pro vitamin D. Okay, most of people go and buy the vitamin D tablets and keep on putting them out. It's a useless tablets, not used at all. No any scientific research, even though scientists say that is totally useless. But people are keep on selling, and doctors are keep on selling. Essentially, it's a useless tablet. It won't help. The best one, go and get the pro vitamin D from the sunlight, morning sunlight. Okay, so that's why thyroid is very, very important for the system. It not only for the bone, but for the pineal gland, for your sleeping, for the pituitary gland, for your ovarian reading, and your period cycle. Thyroid playing a big role on this category. Okay, the third question: is there any concern or worries when a woman has fibroid issues in any parts of the body, especially the womb or uterus area? Okay, fibroid have a few type of category. Some fibroid are water fibroid. You see like a balloon, but when you poke it, it like water come out and become smaller. Some fibroid, calcified fibroid, they call it. Some all the what do you call toxicated minerals, damaged minerals combination become like a calcified fibroid. Okay, some will be a blood clot added with like fibroid. So there are a lot of type of fibroid, especially happened in the womb. Why these things happen? Because the toxication in the body is very high, especially women's womb is not only become a place for the baby to produce, okay, to grow, but also it's a rubbish bin. Whatever you eat, the rubbish, like fast food, MSG, chemical things, toxications, everything will be stored there. Body will use a uterus as a storing place of the junk. That's why it's growing. But when you change your appetite, you taking a lot of green veggies, all these things, it will be changed. You don't have this problem. Okay, most of the people who has the fibroid, you can ask them, their favorite food is a fast food. Okay, most of the favorite food is a fast food. Lot of MSG chemical food they are keep on taking. Okay, so this will lead to, third one is the hormonal imbalance chicken. Okay, people who take a lot of chicken will have the fibroid issue, especially kampung, not the market chicken, because too much of chemical has been added into the meat from the day one the chicken is born, then until it grows 18 days to 24 days. Before you buy, it's already added with too much of chemicals. So you are eating the chemical, not the chicken. Okay, in reality, you are eating a chemical. So the best, I always advise, go and get your kampung chicken or the real chicken lah. Farm chicken, they call it what? Farm chicken lah. But not farm chicken, it's actually a free range chicken. Free range chicken, that is the best. Okay, so fibroid, they got 3 types. If below than 3 cm is actually non-risk. 5 cm if mid-risk. More than 7 cm is a high risk. So basically, these are the 3 categories. If your fibroid less than 3 cm, nothing to be worried. And if you are going to menopause, nothing to worry. After menopause, automatically the fibroid will be shrink. That's why most of the cases when you go hospital, they give you a hormone tablet to stop your period for 6 months. And they monitor whether the kids is wrong. Automatically it will shrink. But after that, after the medicine finish, it will grow back. Sometimes they remove it. Yes, they remove it. They cannot pluck the whole thing out from the uterus. They just slicing out from the uterus. Some of the part of the root is still activated in the uterus area. So after a while, it will grow back again. Okay, that's why after 40 years, modern medication system, they always say remove everything. That is the biggest mistake you are doing. Okay, you should not do that. End up with a lot of hormonal imbalance. Okay, so to avoid that, what you can do, taking a lot of Morinzi, RGGL, Codipine, Fruitzim, this will help you to shrink down the fibroid or cyst in the ovary. Okay, Codipine, Fruitzim, Morinzi, RGGL. Okay, you can add with the black cumin. Okay, so this item will help your to suppress the ovarian cyst and also fibroid. I've treated one. I'm treating now one kid, one lady, 7 cm. So the last report they said it reduced to 5 cm. So it's keep on reducing. So it's good. So it will have small, slowly it will come out. Unless it's too big. When it's too big, it's no point. Sometimes it's very hard to shrink it. So you can advise them to go for operation. After that, continue the medication to make sure it won't grow again. Because all the hospital cases, after they remove, after 6 months to 1 year, the thing will grow back again. Okay, so you must clearly tell your patient on this. Sometimes they said, I want to remove. So you can try this one first. If below than 7 cm, you can try. If more than 7 cm, better they go and operate. After that, continue our medication. Then the things won't grow back. Totally, it will kill it off. Okay. So the next, fourth question, menopause is heavy bleeding in blood clot sign of menopause. What are the DSM product to take to balance help this issue? Okay, there are two cases here. One is menopause, one is heavy bleeding. Okay, not necessary every time menopause the heavy bleeding happen. Okay, sometimes when you lead to menopause, you will have a heavy bleeding due to there's some unusual things happen in the uterus womb area, especially like ovarian cyst, fibroid too big, okay, and some other infections. All these things can lead to over bleeding. Menopause is menopause. Overbleeding is overbleeding. Not necessary both will be in the same time. Some cases you can see both at the same time. When menopause time, you will have overbleeding. But most of the cases overbleeding due to some unusual things in the womb area. So when they scan, they will find out there's a big cyst or big fibroid or cyst in the ovary. This will lead to that. Okay. So what you can do that to stop the bleeding, very easy. If you want to stop the bleeding, you just take 400 ml of water, warm water. You mix 2 to 3 tablespoons of Morinzyme. Mix 1 to 1.5 scoop of GL powder. So you shake it, you drink 3 times. That means 7 to 1, 1 to 5, 1 to 6, 6 to 11. So you drink little bit. So 3 bottles you need to drink, almost 1.800, 1.2 liter of water. You drink little bit. In 2 to 3 days, all the bleeding overflow will be stopped. Okay, this is to stop the overflow. After the overflow stop, what you can do, give them a basic. Don't give RG first. You can give a basic of Morinzi, GL, spirulina, and black cumin to repair back the womb into a normal conditions. If the person have the fibroid, you can use the number 1 procedure with Codipine, Fruitzim, Morinzi. You can combine that to break the fibroid. So they keep on continue, then you can see the things will be suppressed and become more clearer. So after 3 months once, normally we'll ask them to do a ultrasound to check what are the size and how we can clear the system slowly. It takes time. Some cases take 3 months, some cases take 1 year. It depends on the what type of the fibroid she has. Okay. Question number 5. I have operated my slip disc when the total pain due to heavy bending and cleaning my house. I quickly take powerful painkillers by pushing it into my butt and steroid relief solution for me. Okay, slip disc is actually imbalance of your spinal cord. Okay, slip disc mostly can happen when there is a wear and tear happen, especially or your they call it your what is the name? There's a joint bones. hanging bones, they call it. So this hanging bones is actually will control, it's like a gel to make sure it cushionized each and every spinal cord lock. So it will cushionized, then there's another lock will coming in. So the cushion is always sometimes will be depleted. When depleted, it start to compressed. When you have carrying heavy things, when you do lot of activities, it start to compress and start to touch the bone to bone or bone to nerve. So when this thing happen, painful things will happen, and you will have a big issue by when you do a moving activity or something. So best for this to generate back the gel. What are the best things to generate? Okay, first thing you can do a light walking, 30 minutes light walking. Walking, remove your shoes, walk in a, what you call walk in a grass with barefoot. Swing your hand and walk. Okay, you must swing your hand slowly, relaxedly, and walk slowly around 30 minutes. This will call a gravity walking. At the same time, you are adjusting back all the spinal cord into a normal condition back. By swinging the end, you can see your lock will be readjusted automatically. Okay. For internally, what you can give, Myco-Veggie and Morinzyme is also a gel repairer. It can create back the gel. Lion's mane, roselle, bee pollen. These three things you can suck. When you suck, it also helps to create the gel back. Okay, these are the three things you can help. Okay, lion's mane, roselle, bee pollen. You suck maybe 3 or 3 times or 2 3 times. Then Myco-Veggie, Morinzyme you take. Then RGGL to remove and balance the normal conditions lah, to remove the toxin out from the body. To create the gel, Myco-Veggie, Morinzyme, bee pollen, roselle, and lion's mane. This will help to regenerate all the gel in the body. It's not only at spinal, every joints it will be rebalanced. People who have knee problem, when they keep on taking these things, then you can see a lot of improvement. Okay, and also guano oil. Guano oil applied to the affected area. Give a heat, massage gently in a few minutes until you feel that area become heat. So you rub until you feel the heat. Then you can see the blood circulation in that area will be improved, because only blood can bring all the nutrition that you eat to that area. Then chances of reversing, recovering is very, very high on that part. Okay, by taking steroids, actually not very good in long term, but in the short term is okay, but not every day, every moment, whole lifelong. Then they will end up with the kidney failure. So very, very dangerous. Painkiller will end up with kidney failure and also liver ulcer, and also end up with the what you call liver ulcer, end up with the bleeding in the colon area. So that is very dangerous. That's why always when the doctor prescribe you a painkiller, they will prescribe together with some of the gastric medicine, omeprazole, pantoprazole, to make sure you don't have a gastric pain or bleeding in the colon. But it's long term, not very good. Once in a while, never mind. 1 or 2 times, never mind, but not in the long run. Okay. The sixth question: 70 plus man has lupus, on steroid for 10 years. Maintenance treatment now. What can he take from DXN? Okay. Lupus actually a muscle disorder and neuro disorder. So most of the lupus patient, they cannot walk perfectly, and they will put into prednisolone. Prednisolone is actually a steroid that highly will damage the kidney, and it will end up with the leakages of kidney, protein leakages, and it will lead to dialysis in the long run. So that is not very good. And also it will thin up all the blood vessels, end up with bleeding. Okay, this is very bad for human mankind. But currently, a lot of people are taking prednisolone without concerning anything. Okay, doctors, they will prescribe you for short term, but sometimes these people are continue take. They think while taking this prednisolone, they feel better, but end of the day, they not feel better. They are killing themselves actually. Okay, so avoid that. So what you can do for the lupus, you can give a GL powder, spirulina powder, roselle powder. Okay, 1 scoop GL powder, 1 scoop roselle powder, 1 scoop spirulina powder, and 1 scoop lion's mane powder. These 4 mix in the morinzyme enzymes. So keep on giving to these people. Okay, you can give 4 times. That means 4 scoop per day, 4 times per day, and you can see the improvement. GL powder, lion's mane powder, roselle powder, and spirulina powder. 1 scoop each with 20 ml morinzyme, 1 glass of warm water, mix and give 4 times daily. Okay, then you can see a lot of changes happen to this person. Okay, but the time being, did they can take the hospital medicine? Can. When the time keep on improving, they slowly have to reduce and cut down the utilization of the steroids. Okay, slowly they have to cut down from 3 tablets to 2 tablets, 2 tablets to 1 tablet. They slowly have to cut down slowly while they have some improvement going on. It takes time. Okay, lupus mostly happen when you take too much of painkillers. When you take too much of painkillers and painkillers and antibiotic, it will end up with the neuro disorder and muscle disorder. Okay. Next, lady in her 60s, born with physical deformity, curved spine, hunchback, small body, lung capacity compressed because deformity. Now she needs oxygen from time to time. What Dexam product can help her for lung function to be improved? Okay, for time being, she was already 60 years old. When 60 years old, she have a lot of weaknesses happen. Also, a lot of toxic will happen. So in that case, you also have a lot of medication with her. So what you can give, you can start with the oxygen. I mean, you can start with GL powder first. Okay, GL powder and cordyceps powder. Maybe you can start with 1 scoop of GL powder, half scoop of cordyceps powder. So these two mixed with the enzymes. Okay, any enzyme, fruitzyme, codipine, or morinzyme, any enzymes, 10 to 20 ml per time. Then you give them. But to balance back the curved spine is not possible anymore. Curved spine, if you can do it, you need to do it in a small age. That means below 12 years old. Under 12 years old, they're still developing. The bone spine are developing. After 12 years old, the bones start to fixed. So you need to do when developing time, not at the fixed time. Okay, so fixed time is already fixed. Now you want to bend it, you will break it. But when you want to bend it, you do it in a earlier stage, below than 12 years old. You need to give them a physical, what you call the ball exercise. So they roll in a ball, the big ball, they roll their spinal on the ball. So this will adjust back the spinal. Okay, but when you're older, more than 12 years old, all the neural system become more stiff and the bone become more strengthened. One by one. So you now you want to do is very hard. 60 years summer was ready. Now you can't change anything. Okay. So the next one is this one what? This one answer what? Okay, I don't know what they write. Question number 8. A 30 years old man, deaf since young. Okay, deaf since young. Slurred speech but rest of ability normal. He has been on RGGL lion's mane capsule, lion's mane coffee. Now right side ear can hear. Oh, okay, deaf can hear. Okay, good. Left still same. 2 big boils appeared at the back of head. First now healed and is continue with prescription. More or small pimples like appear on this head now. Can he still continue RGGL or any other product which could help further? In fact, he increased RG dosage 5.5. He is determined to get better, hence dozen 9 cleansing crisis. His high side indeed improve as well. So this is the answer and question they gave. So whatever she continues, she can continue as usually. but you need to add some spirulina there. Okay, you need to add some spirulina there. Give more spirulina, maybe 15 capsule per day, 15 tablets per day. If you go by capsule, 10 capsule per day. So you must take more spirulina to increase the nutrition. So when since young he is deaf, now one side can hear, means it's a good sign. Maybe some toxicated blockage. There are two type of deafenopathy. One is when you born, they call deaf, but that is not a born deaf. When you're born, rebuilding deaf is different. That means the component is not completely built. The second problem is deformity. That means fault. That means toxicated, damaged. When toxicated, damage, you have chances to reverse back by using a RGGL. So that's why a lot of people, when they are deaf, they think that this person is actually born deformity. But sometimes it's not a born, it's damaged because of toxication deformity problem, toxication problem. So these cases you can reverse back. Okay, so you clean back the toxin, then the system regenerate back. Okay, there's a two type. If from the born the system is not generated, you can't help. So in this case, maybe he is listening, here is listened previously, but maybe he don't focus much, end up it disappear. Now once you take RGGL, you can hear back. So this is a toxication imbalanced. So you can balance back. Okay, number 9. A woman with a small open breast wound but benign, unscrupulous oncology at BMC showed surgical negligence. She has been taken DXA recommended for over a year now. Cancer marker is normal, which shows she is a cancer cleared. A small tiny lump appear next to the wound area. What is the cause? Open wound is open to infection. Lump at the lymphatic glands triggered put the defense system. Benign, so the woman should not worry. Okay, she can put open wound, she can put some RG inside, or she can put some toothpaste with this RG mix, toothpaste RG mix to heal the wound. Or she can apply the guano oil, clockwise massaging to balance the circulation near the breast area. So every time when you do the gently massage at the breast area, you must follow the clockwise, because our blood is follow clockwise. Okay, our blood is moving in our body using clockwise method. So we have to follow the clockwise, not against the clockwise. Okay, so lump at the lymphatic gland triggered to put defense system. So you put giving her Richelium is good enough. Richelium, Morinzyme, Cordyceps, black cumin, all these things will help them to clear some of the wound area. At the wound, apply the RG or guano oil, or toothpaste, our Ganuzi toothpaste. You can apply on that. Okay, so this is a 9 question I got previously. And I don't see any other questions coming in. So whoever wants any questions, then they can unmute, then we can ask and share the questions. Okay, Selena, you can unmute.
Thank you, Doc. Yeah, thank you, Doc. Going back to what you mentioned about the uterus, the womb, when they operate on the womb for my mom, that's why she ended up with hormonal imbalance. That means the OB-GYN must have known that she will turn up having cancer in the long run, and she ended up having cervical cancer. She has a lot of estrogen imbalance, then they pump her steroid. So in the end, she suffered from cervical cancer. She went through chemotherapy, she went through radiation. In the end, she died.
She's not died, she's been killed.
Yes. Yeah, murdered. Yeah, that's correct. Doc.
Legally killed.
Now,
if you leave it her,
if you leave it
her like that, if you leave it her like that, she can at least she can end up with another 10 years.
Yeah. Now I realize that she's being murdered. No
Legally.
worry, the blood is on the doctor's hand. So his time will come.
No, you see, most of the cases when they do operation, it's not to say operation is not good. I always mention we need operation when it's critical. There's no way out. The last choice, always the operation. The last choice, it must be a last choice. It's not in the middle. If we have an optional, we go for the optional, try God. Until everything is, we already tried, cannot, the last choice must be operated, then we have no choices. But we need to try to balance it best. Because end up, the body need balancing, not an operation. So when you see a lot of people, when they do operation, they have an anesthetic. Okay, you know what is the problem with anesthetic? A lot of people after anesthetic, they become brain dead. A lot of people become coma after anesthetic is been given while operation. This is actually a lot. 5 to 10% of the cases when the operation become damaged. Too much of a lack of oxygen given, or too much of oxygen given become oxidized. When too lack of oxygen given, okay, when too much of oxygen given, the cell is oxidized. If less oxygen given, the brain will be brain dead. So these are the two things. So that's why it's not easy to become an anesthetic doctor. So too many risk is happening when you do a operation, surgical operation. Lucky lah, when you go there, lucky lah. That's why they ask you to sign first. So you need to sign first before anything lah.
Yeah. I also remember the doctor also removed her appendix when he removed the ovary area. He also removed her appendix because he said it is no use. My mom was only 54 years old.
This is the same mistake happened, I think, recently with, I think Rita, is it? Rita, your brother. The same thing happened. They touch. They should not touch. They go and touch. They should not do that. So this is normally, I don't know why they are doing these things all. End up with, they are trying to treating the other things. We enter the hospital for one thing, end up with different things. Okay. And it keep on continuously go inside, keep on, we are wasting money. And we end up with solutions. So these are the things. It's not only one, so many cases. And I still remember this one cases, we said no need chemo, they gave chemo, then the person died. After I talked to her by 11 o'clock, then tomorrow morning they put the pump, then 11 o'clock die. The next day 11 o'clock die already. So many things actually. So that's why. Still remember, what's the name? I also forgot already. What the girl name?
Yes, last Thursday you managed to convince a 4th stage liver cancer, which the doctor claimed that it spread from her cervical cancer. We managed to stop her from doing her chemo, the aggressive chemo. If she went through it on Monday, today is Thursday, she would have died today, or next day she would have died. She cannot stand the aggressive chemo. Good thing we stopped her, doc.
See, that's why I say this. Currently, the chemo actually not very good when you keep on putting too much. Maybe on the first time it works. But when they start to say aggressive chemo, then it becomes very dangerous because they keep on adding up the more dosages inside the chemo medicine. There are a lot of type of chemo medicine. It's not chemo medicine, lot of medicine being added to create a chemo. It's not a chemo by itself. It's a chemo by combination of several drugs, antibiotics, alkaline agents, and so many type of medicine added into one, blended into one concoction as a chemo. Chemo is not a single unit. It's a multi combinations of drugs, high level drugs. So when the first level is not enough, so they will combine more dosages inside that. So it become more aggressive. They also put a lot of antibiotics inside. They also put a lot of alkalining agent inside. They also put a lot of steroids inside, painkillers inside. And they also put a lot of other items inside. So sometimes they also added some mercury also. So these are the things, according to the medication system, they just combine the ingredients, become one concoction. So it's in the long run, actually, it's not helpful much. Yeah, in the first, when the first time you enter the body, you can see marvelous changes. Oh, then the system like improve, the blood test improve, the tumor shrink. Yes, that is for the first time only. But it will end up with disaster after a while. When the body start to cleanse your first level of medication, the second level of medication, the body already knows. Then it won't act according to the first level. So that's why they will add up with the additional medication inside that. Okay, here there's some questions coming in. Let me see. Hi, is it possible to take Richelium with RGGL for those who have high blood pressure? Can, no problem actually. Richelium is actually 60-40, 60% of GL and 40% of RG. And you want to add in some more RGGL also doesn't matter. Okay, it doesn't matter. RGGL, there's no limitation in taking. You can take as much as you can. It won't harm you. End up, it's a good things happen in your system. Okay, then you can see special children needs ADHD, like ADHD, etc. can reverse the symptom. And what are the product to give to you? Okay, ADHD is more to the special children's. Why they happen like that? They are prepared. They are created from the womb itself. Some of the brain function is not completely done, and most of the chemicals when they pregnant, you see, most of the drugs that makes a lot of children become autism. I've done a lot of research on autism kids. So when the mothers bring the kids to me, then I will start to do some case study on the mothers. But you know what are the findings? They are taking a lot of Panadols and painkillers while they are in pregnancy. And they're taking a lot of obimin, vitamin, synthetic vitamin tablets, and taking a lot of iron tablets. These things also will lead to brain damage in the children's. Okay, so there are a lot of case studies is proven on that, but until now nobody is taking care on this. That's why pregnant lady, what is the best for them is only a green food and good food, natural food. Give them more natural food, give them more green food, give them more fruits daytime, not nighttime. Okay, a little bit of exercise, a good sleep, not stressed up. If you have that, I tell you, the children will born without any deficiency. Most of the cases of deficiencies happen because of negligence of the mother. They're taking a lot of Panadols. Okay, the hospital will give tons of iron tablets. Then another cause, big cause of autism kids, it's an insulin feeding to the mothers, pregnant mothers, because they say, oh, sugar is high, this is high, that is high, what you call metformin. This kind of drugs also will damage the brain development of the kids actually. So that's why I always suggest that for a pregnant lady, they must be control their food, they must have a good sleep, they must have a proper food. And they must be mind, mentally, physically relaxed, okay, until the baby born. Then you can see a lot of the children, the child born without any deficiency. Okay, so you must think one important thing. Let's say you want to cook something. Okay, let's say you want to cook a soup. You must remember one thing: you must have a complete ingredients. If you don't have some ingredients with you, it's don't have, you never buy. You still can make a soup, but can you consume it? You cannot consume it. Why? Because one of the ingredient is missing to make that soup. Same thing to our body. When the child is prepared in the womb, okay, the body is keep on asking lot of ingredients to rebuild the kidney, to rebuild the heart, to rebuild the brain, rebuild the bone, rebuild. It's created from one cell, duplicating and duplicating. Everything is cell. Remember that. Heart is a cell, eye is a cell, hair is a cell. Okay, ear is a cell, liver is a cell, kidney is a cell, everything is a cell. Okay, it's needed separate kind of materials to combine and rebuild the each and every system. Okay, that's why pregnant lady must have various kind of good related food, good green food, lot of veggie, natural things, lot. When they're giving the body a natural sources, the body has all the ability of to create lot of nutrition to rebuild the children without any deformity. That's why very important. Like same thing. When you want to make a soup, if you don't have one ingredient missing, you can't make a soup. So when one of the ingredient missing, when brain development form, okay, the brain will have some problem. Same thing. When one problem, one item, nutrition or minerals or something is missing, when the heart is created, then there's a hole in the heart because there's a that material not enough to fill the last dot of the heart. Then it'll be whole. Then you go to the hospital, they cut, they tie it back. Okay, so this is thing very, very important. You see, you are like what do you call, you are sewing something. Okay, thing you are sewing. When you sew, you finish up the what do you call, the thread. Then you left some of the part is whole lah. So because of small 1-inch thread, you make that part of the sewing clothes has been tear, one part cannot be sewn, cannot close. Same thing happened. So one of the missing item in our body will create some of the deformity when the baby is forming. Second thing, one of the item has been damaged in the body. That means, let's say the protein in the body has been damaged. You don't get a good protein. You get a bad protein. Or you get a bad calcium. So when you have a bad calcium, this calcium cannot be utilized. For example, you want to make a soup, suddenly you see some of the veggie is already buso, already spoiled. You cannot use it. You can still use it, but can people eat the soup? No. So another problem is one of the item has been spoiled. So when one of the body, even the body is creating, the mothers cannot transfer the one of the item to the baby. That item is already spoiled. Then deformity happen. Okay, that's why we need to see various kind of way to balance. And the most of the frequent things for the pregnant lady is actually always the blood, not enough, anemic. Because when they have a problem, when the baby, she's alone also anemic. When the baby is formed, also anemic. Now the blood is shared by the baby and the mother. So both have to share the same blood. Okay, and the mother don't have enough blood. Can the nutrition can be supplied to the blood to the baby? Yes, but less. So this also can cause a deformity to the child. That's why a lot of miscarriage happen. Okay, most of the miscarriage happen not because the womb is weak, because the blood is low in the body. Okay, when come to mother or child, the body will start to give a priority to the mother, not the child. So the baby will be miscarriage out from the body. Most of the cases is actually blood deficiency happen in the body. Okay, other things, the womb weakness, all these things is secondary portion. The first thing is blood. That's why always I tell when Dr. Ratna Vasupal, when she does research with 200 pregnant lady in India, Annamalai Medical Hospital, 200 ladies she choose. From the day one she pregnant, this girl must take GL and spirulina. Okay, all the 200 girl successfully delivered the baby, no cesarean. By taking GL and spirulina, high dosage, means that they're taking almost 15 tablets per day and GL around 6 to 10 tablets per day. It's been given free to these all pregnant women. Until the baby born, the baby all active without any deficiency. So previously, why this research has been done, previously whoever mothers registered with the Annamalai Medical Society, if 100 mothers registered pregnancy, okay, almost 50 of the pregnancy will be miscarried. Okay, miscarried. And deformity happened. Anemic. Okay, so after they giving GL and spirulina, they can see a lot of changes. That's why Annamalai Medical Hospital take the CSR project, and until now they're giving free GL and spirulina to the mothers of a rural area development project. This is under rural area development project. Okay, so whoever rural area mother pregnant, they have this priority to get the GL and spirulina from the Annamalai Medical Hospital. So this is a project going on. We save a lot of life. Okay, even though they got 1.2 billion population, doesn't matter, but life is still life. Okay, life is still life. So these are the things. It's very, very important to see. That's why after that, we have another project, the UNESCO one. In Telangana, our spirulina things, they already signed, the UNESCO signed with DXN to provide some of the portion of the spirulina as a donation of CSR for the African development kits. In Africa, lot of children are dying because without food. And WHO talking nonsense. I tell you, is directly WHO talking nonsense. Nothing they do. They only talking to the development country. They never talk to the rural country who dying every day without food. Okay, a lot of children are dying in Africa. So Africa and the underdeveloped country, and nobody looking into it. They're supposed to develop all these kind of things, but there's nobody looking at it. So, so recently UNESCO is taking care. We are giving them a spirulina to the kids to say, because spirulina can develop their mind, mental, physical, body, size, everything. That's why it's very, very important to take spirulina from the day one womb. In the womb, okay, and when the baby born, you still can give the spirulina mixed with the milk to the baby. It's already proven ready. It's already given, proven. The research report is already shared in a YouTube. You can go and research there. You can listen for the whole research papers has been done. And Dr. Lim also was there. He's in the YouTube. You can see. Spirulina Project India, Annamalai Hospital. You type that, then you can see the whole research report. Then you can understand on that. Okay. So there are a lot of issues because of this autism kid. So that's why very, very important when the lady is pregnant, we have to make sure they get enough nutrition. Okay, 2-3 things: either lack of nutrition in the body, or the nutrition that currently they have is spoiled. We have to replace with the good one, and we have to increase the blood. If 3 things has been taken care, we no need to worry about anything about the kid. The baby will born without deficiency, and miscarriage will be protected. Okay, so Richelium 60% Rg and 40%. No, it's Tabale ready. Richelium is 60% GL and 40% Rg. Okay, so there's a Audrey just asking me. It's a Tabale Rg Audrey. It's a 40% Rg and 60% GL. Okay. So there's a new message coming in. We see that 1 scoop of it. It is 3 capsules each of Rg and GL. 1 scoop of it is almost 3 to 4 capsules. I never measured, but you can try lah. Normally I will say take 5 lah, 1 scoop lah. Is it like that? Very simple. Okay. So we have no time to open one by one. It's tedious process to open the capsule and put inside. I tell you, sure, percentage is drop outside one. Some more man's hand is not tiny, you know. We all like, okay. Maybe ladies have the soft skill, they can take it out. We all take it out, half all gone ready. Okay, better you take 5, you just wall up, you just think the water finish. So these are the things actually. Okay, any further questions coming in? No question here?
Doc, you missed out one. Children with GDD.
What is that?
From Susan Kaur.
What is GDD? Zidane, explain.
Global
Susan,
development.
can you explain, Susan?
Children with poor development.
What's that?
Slow development.
What slow development?
Children with slow development.
Slow development is okay. So children, it's also under the autism. Okay, autism got 2 types. One is hyperactive. Hyperactive, why? Because the brain is slow developed. Okay, hyperactive, they are focused in very hyperly, but they cannot manage to control the brain. So the brain They call it under the slow learners. So slow learners, you must do some communication session with them. That means you have to slowly teach them little bit by little bit. You must remember, slow development kids, when they are 6 years, their brain like 3 years. When they are 10 years, their brain like 5 years. But when they are 15 years, the brain like 10 years. But when they're 20 years, the brain already matured already 15 years. So in the line of their growing, they will become better. Okay, so they can catch up the field. So not necessary. But what the parents need to do, they must keep on mentoring the kids. Mentoring the kids. Monitor the kids. Sit down with them. Teach them. Don't let them out. Don't let them out. When you let them out from your monitoring, finish. They become weak. So you must monitor them. Don't scold them. Don't make them. That's why a lot of special children's schools are there. But some I see some of special children's school in a Kementerian one. I tell you, thorough lah. No need to send. Go in internationally send better, because they don't develop the kids. They don't train the kids in a proper way. And I got a lot of complaints from the parents when they send to the normal Kebangsaan school, special schools. The schools is really thorough. They cannot develop the children. But there are private schools that really taking care, because you pay. When you come to the Kementerian one, you don't pay, it's a free. So they don't take care of your kids. Okay, they will teach you something in the syllabus, and they don't sit down and look after the kids 100%. That is a failure. Actually, special children need more attention. So they need more teachers to present. That means at least two kids, one teacher control. You cannot take 10, 20 kids with one teacher control. It's not a classroom design. Brain kids, we can teach like that. But autism kids, special kids, one kid also you cannot handle, it's not easy. Sometimes my parents bring one kids to this my clinic. I tell you, for 10-15 minutes, the whole table or chair, you will go and change the position. So no choice. We cannot shout with them because they don't know what they are doing. But you can communicate with them by giving a cordyceps. What I see with these children, by giving a lot of cordyceps, GL capsule, spirulina, and RG. These 4 things actually make them sit down. I got a lot of cases from hyperactive, then become sit down and listen. So I can see amazing. The children change totally. So the feedback I get from the children after giving these things is very good. And some children are really improved in their skills. This is the development that I get from the parents. It's really amazing, because for this kid, there's no medicine. If you go and complain to the hospital, they're giving a sleeping table to the kid and ask them to sleep. So that is wrong, actually. That is totally wrong. What the doctor prescribes is wrong. They cannot make the children sleep. The more they push it, the more damage is the system and the brain. So I see when we're giving a cordyceps, spirulina, RG and GL, we can see a lot of improvement. We have worked with one association called CATS. I think Pavisha know, Anifa. Visha, you know Uncle Anifa kids. He's running the. He's running the Autism Kids Center. So he bring a lot of kids to me, and we are training them. Then they can see a lot of improvement. Even though the Uncle Anifa's kid also 18 years, he also under the hyperactive category. But now it's okay. Now she can do a cooking, she can make a cake, she can cook, and she can do her work. She's 18 years old, the girl. She can do all her work by own, without assisting from the mother and father. Previously, they need assist. But after we giving cordyceps, all this thing, we can see the mind is changed. The totally she's not become normal person, but the mind is changed. At least some of the things that she can do on her own. These are the changes. That's why the father always said she is the first that changed. After that, the father got what do you call, he was really impressed, and he started to bring a lot of autism kids to test our product. And we managed to balance a lot of kids actually. Okay. So Susan Koo runs a special school. What is your recommended SOP? Should be government give green light to open schools? This one you have to ask the government.
Yeah, excuse me. Just now the early part for the GDD children, I didn't hear because just now if certainly offline I cannot hear.
Oh, okay.
For the for the starting one, the GDD children.
Okay, GDD is actually slow learners kids actually. So
It's
slow learners kid. These children
development problem, yes.
So these children need more attention from the teacher. Okay, more attention. You need more attention. So they are very slow, but they are not they cannot pick up. They can pick up, but slow. Okay, so what we need a more focus to them. At the same time, you can give cordyceps, GL, RG, and spirulina to these kids. You see, there are a lot of improvement later part. Keep on giving them. They're very active. They'll become active back.
But you see, they're okay on making special noise, very irritating noise.
Yeah, because they are not doing for themselves. They didn't know what they make. Okay, so normal kids never make it. Now normal kids more worse than these kids.
Non-stop one, the noise is non-stop one, no?
Okay, yeah, that's why you see you can give them cordyceps, GL, RG, and spirulina. Then you can monitor the progress. You can see a lot of changes on them. Okay, you can recommend to them. You can recommend to them. And these children, why they make noise? They need attention. These children always need attention. They want somebody to pamper them, somebody to sit down them, somebody to talk to them. These are the things that the brain will always focus. So that's why they need more children more teachers or anybody to sit down with them. When you sit down with them, they don't do that anymore. They'll change their attitude. There will be different way. But when you let them away, they start to do something to make your attention turn to them back. This is how they always do. These are the children's always like that one. Okay. Okay, good. Any other things, Susan? Is it okay? Susan suddenly disappeared.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. You concentrate. You are running the school, is it, Susan?
Yeah.
Oh, you're running the school. How many kids you have?
Yeah. Some are more than 10, but less than 20.
Okay, good. You can approach the parents, tell them, maybe you can arrange a Zoom meeting, whatever. We can talk to the parents. Maybe we can change the children's a little bit. Improve not 100% as to become normal person, but improve in terms of their mind, listening skills, communication skills. This RG, GL, cordyceps actually will develop their brain, become more better. You can see when you try, you can see, because we already try, and we already get very good result with this kind of children's, actually special children's. Okay.
How about those like teenager already, like 16, 17 years old?
They are normal person, so same thing, special kids?
Yes.
Same thing, you give the same things. Maybe the dosage you can give more a bit lah. Children maybe 1, but the big one you can give 2 capsules more a bit lah. Okay. So you increase the dosages lah. Okay.
All right.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. I think if no other questions, we can settle the today's session ready, 9:50 ready, 1 hour plus.
Doc. When we are taking the microveggie first thing in the morning, or even before sleep, if we have to take other supplements like RGGL and 3 other types. Can we take it immediately together with the
no issue. No issue. Actually, you can take all our products together. No issue. Mostly, I only tell Andro-G only take separate a bit. Because Andro-G, I always tell give like 15 to 30 minutes gap with other product lah. Okay, that's the only things, because Andro-G is different kinds of category power. So we don't want to interrupt with other products. Others all you can combine together, no issue. Andro-G only separate. Don't put together. Okay, that's why I always say Andro-G take at last before you sleep. Okay, others all you take half an hour earlier. Before you go to sleep 5 minutes, then you take Andro-G. It will help you to sleep. So don't combine these two together. It's no harm, but we want it to work separately. Okay?
Thank
good.
You.
Okay, good. Cheryl, any other questions? The mom face come and go.
Sorry, no question today.
No question. Okay, good. Okay. So I think we will settle close up the session. If no questions, we will come back with a list of questions for next week. You compile the questions. Yeah. In any cases, you want to email me or WhatsApp me, then we will have some other. I can send you the information, or I call you separately lah. Okay. If any patients you need to talk immediately or want to consult, we can arrange a WhatsApp call. Like we have done few calls with Selena and with the other person. I think, okay, we can communicate. Some patients we can communicate, but let me know earlier, so we can arrange the time and we can communicate with the patient. Now WhatsApp call can do video call, 3 calls, 4 calls, 4%, 3 to 4%. I think we can put, and also we can use a Google Meet. Google Meet can go more than that. It's also free. Google Meet also free. Recently, I tried with 10 people. Google Meet, okay, good. Same thing like this.
Doc,
yeah.
Doc, before you go, I did send you a question on the doggy. Cynthia's question on the dog.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. That one is a tumor. This is a saliva tumor, they call it actually. Saliva
glands.
Saliva gland tumor. This is happening, enlargement. It's actually water. It's actually a saliva water inside. It's not a lump. It's a water inside. So you can give the things RGGL, Andro-G. Open the Andro-G, throw into the mouth.
Okay?
Throw in the mouth. You can eat while the dog very happy like it. So open the capsule, throw inside the mouth.
What's the dosage, Doc?
You can give two capsules daily. You put. Open the 2 and throw inside. You take in the spoon, in the teaspoon. Put in the teaspoon. Open 2 capsules. Put a teaspoon. Open it. Put inside the tongue. Then close it.
Okay. What about the RGGL?
RGGL you can give swallow, no problem. Then guano oil you massage gently.
What's the dosage for RGGL?
RGGL you can give 2 per day. Give a low dosage, never mind 2. Andro-G night time you give 2 capsules. Throw into the tongue area. So let it hit the thing, and the guano oil massage 2 times daily. Okay, then monitor closely, because sometimes this one, is it recently happened or long time already, Cynthia?
I think recently.
Recently, some infections going on lah.
Okay.
Very old lah, the dog.
11 years old, very old.
It's very old already lah. 11 years, 11 years already, 100 years plus, no?
Yes.
100 years plus. Dogs is 100 years plus.
Yeah.
See, dogs can live 100 over years, you know. Manusia all die faster, you know. All fail. Fail to live. Yeah, put drug how to live lah. Put poison how to live lah. People eat food to eat, but we put poison to live. What like the poison lah? That's why I always tell lah. people are eating poison happily, you know. But when you tell natural, wow, they're asking you 10 times questions, you know. Nowadays, you see how people, the modern medication changed the people brain from the nature and the drugs. They cannot differentiate. Highly qualified study. Those time people not study and they know better, you know. Now people are more highly study, they trust the drugs rather than trust the nature, you know. Ayo, very pity people. Ayo. Okay, so good. So we can keep in touch. I will stop the recording now.